Hello everybody and welcome to class. My name is Anastasia and I'm going to be leading you through today's workout. For today we're going to be doing a 15-minute workout for when you don't feel like working out. And don't let anyone kid you with this. Just because I'm a personal trainer or I'm in the fitness industry does not mean I always feel motivated to exercise. On the contrary, there are days when I just really don't want to. And of course I always feel better after I do, but just getting to the point where I'm going to begin my workout is sometimes a challenge. And so I want you to acknowledge that just starting this video means that you've done the hardest part. You're already here, you're already with me, and we're going to follow through on this for the next 15 minutes. So again, since this is for when we don't feel like working out, we don't need any equipment. We're just going to use body weight. We're going to warm up in a standing position, and then the rest of the workout is going to be on the floor, which is great. My favorite kind of workout. So I'm going to start the timer and we're going to just jump right into this. We're going to get through it and it'll be over before you know it. So starting in that standing position, let's just roll our shoulders back a little bit. Breathe into this. Release any tension or any crap that you're dealing with today that you don't want to think about. Just let it all go. At least for the next 15 minutes. Good, roll the shoulders forward. Even though I don't always feel motivated, I always feel better after I've worked out. And this is my me time. Good, shake it out. Airplane with the arms, slight bend in the knees, reaching for the opposite foot. Take your time. Breathe into this. Do what you've got to do. If you feel like you need to go slower or you need to go faster to feel like this is at a different pace, please do that. Just listen to your body, do what feels right. Good, come on up. We are gonna do a modified butt kick, so you're just gonna bend your knees, bring your heels up to your tush, and then from here, row with the arms. Quick note, you want to make sure you're always engaging through the core and remembering to breathe. Good, 3, 2, 1. Open up those arms nice and wide. Give yourself a hug and alternate. Few more seconds here and we're going to jump straight into the workout. We're almost there. Good. Shake it out. Whatever you got to do. We're going to come down to the floor for a push-up to a child's pose, and we are going to modify this push-up today because we don't feel like working out, and that's all right. So wrists are in line with your shoulders. Walk those knees back until you feel like you're putting some weight into your upper body. When you're ready, you're gonna do a push-up, and then you're gonna push back, sit on your heels, and then come back into that push-up. So give this a try. This is the first round for this exercise. Pace yourself. Take your time. Good, recover. When you're recovering, just take the weight off of your upper body. You can sit or come up on your knees, whatever feels good for you. If this is still too much weight on your wrists, you can do a push-up up against the wall. Walk your feet back a little bit so there's an incline, and that'll take some weight off your wrists. When you're ready, we've got round 2. We're only doing 3 rounds of these. You've got this, 10 more seconds. Good, recover. My elbow is locking up this morning. Okay. Third round, and then we'll move on to the next exercise. So come back into your starting position, push up, child's pose. And if you need to, you can spend a little more time back here in child's pose, really extending the fingertips to the edge of the mat before going back into your push-up. Ten seconds. Good, shake that out. We're gonna move on to our backs for bridge. So we get to lay down, bring your feet hip width apart and parallel. Roll your shoulder blades under you, and when you're ready, push up. Bring your hips up towards the ceiling. Squeeze your glutes, lower back down, tap the floor, and repeat. Face pointed up towards the ceiling so that you can keep space between your chin and your chest. Almost there. Let's get one more. Good, hips down. So for this move, you almost want to imagine you're picking up a pencil with your butt cheeks and you're picking it up off the floor and holding it and you're not letting it go. So in other words, we're keeping the glutes as active as possible. When you're ready, roll the shoulder blades under. This is round 2, pushing through the heels, picking up that pencil, not dropping it. Breath is important. It will carry you through this workout. Make sure you breathe. Almost. Let's get one more. Hips down, recover. Only one more round of this. Roll out your neck if it feels good. Sigh it out. Back in your starting position, shoulder blades under, hips up. You've got this. This is the last time I'm going to ask you to do this move, so don't quit now. Less than 10 seconds. Let's get one more. Perfect. Hips down. We're going to come into a plank position. We're going to do a plank with shoulder taps. If you're modifying your plank, you can hold here like we did for our push-up. You can hold on your forearms if you need to give your wrists a break. I'm going to do a partially modified plank, and then I'm going to do shoulder taps. So when you're ready, however you're doing this plank, if you're down in a forearm position, the tap portion is going to be a little bit tricky. So just go ahead and hold that forearm plank. Alternatively, you could be up here, but again, if you're just not feeling it today, don't sweat it. If you have to modify, just make sure you're still engaging your core. This is still an effective move. Good, recover. Enjoy these breaks. Did I mention we're more than halfway done with our workout? We're already making lots of progress. Back in your starting position, whatever that looks like for you today, and begin round 2. Again, breathing. engaging the core, focusing on how your body feels as you're moving through this casual workout. Let's get 3, 2, and 1. Take the weight off of your upper body. Recover, roll out your neck. Whatever you want, this is your time. Back in your starting position for round 3. And begin. My nose itches. It's perfect timing. All right, halfway. That means that you've got less than 20 seconds. 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. All right, we have made it to our last move. We're on our backs again. Yay, we get to lay down. Feet are flat on the floor. You're gonna reach your fingertips towards your feet or your heels. Bring your head and shoulders off the mat, and then touch your heels, one and then the other. So these are heel reaches. If you need to modify, hold on to the back of your head and then sway from side to side, and you should feel this working in your obliques. So when you're ready, this is the first of 3 rounds. Reach for the heels. This is a great exercise for the muscles on the front of your neck as well, but you might need to modify and support your head if you don't feel comfortable. But you should definitely feel like the muscles here are working. Let's get 3, 2, and 1. Head and shoulders down, recover. You're doing great. We're nearly there. For this next round, bring the legs straight up. Oof, hamstrings are tight. Bring your legs straight up. When you're ready, you're gonna reach for the opposite foot. Got this. I feel like every time I do these, I somehow end up like shuffling away from where I started. Let's get 3, 2, and 1. Shoulders down, legs down. For this last move, we're still gonna be working obliques. We're gonna do a bicycle crunch. So you're gonna bring those legs to a 90-degree angle, hands behind your head for support. When you're ready, bringing your shoulders up off the mat, bringing opposite elbow to knee. It's okay if your elbow and knee don't touch. You're just kind of reaching across the body to activate your core. Whew, burn. Pause for a second if you need it. Just know that you've got like 10 seconds left, and then we'll cool down and stretch. Three, 2, and 1. Recover. Ooh, talking while doing crunches is super hard. All right, staying on our backs. Cross your ankle over your knee, reach through, pull your legs towards your face, and feel this stretch on the outer hip. You did it. The hard part's over. Now we're just doing the easy part. Switch sides. Oof. I clearly needed to do this, the stretching. Good, release, sit on up. When you're ready, bend one leg, rotate, look over your shoulder. Switch. and release. From here, let's stretch arms. So right arm across your chest, hold. Switch. I've got to do this without smushing my microphone. Release, let's get triceps. So holding onto your elbow, your palm is flat on your back, and I'm gonna look up towards my elbow. Good, switch sides. Three, two, and one. Shake it out. And that was it. You completed today's workout for when you don't feel like working out. I hope that you feel like this was enough movement for you, but not too much at the same time. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys here next time. Thanks so much.